just keep rushing. I can't.
Hi, we're here with the what was the word? Insatiable, wonderful, talented. Usually the bartender when we're having our show, but she's actually a guest, which is a privilege. Lani Ford. I love this girl. Yeah. I know. So what's going on? You look adorable.
Thank you.
Can you do the weather for us or the traffic report or something?
Actually, I could have earlier. There was some construction on the Williamsburg Bridge. It was a bit heavy. Traffic really pisses me off. You know?
Lady was traffic. She was traffic girl on Fox News.
Really?
Yeah. So is that what you would say? How would you do that?
Oh, well, I wouldn't say piss me off, but other than that.
I love how Lani would play gigs like till 3 in the morning and say, God, I gotta go do the fucking traffic. And she would like go there with like a mini skirt and all this stuff, but bring stuff just to wear from the waist up because that's all they would be. I love that about you.
Yeah, I got made fun of a lot on both ends. You know, over there, they were like, God, you smell like whiskey. And then all my friends would be like, dude, we were like, just got home. We were watching you before we went to bed.
Yeah, and you always looked alert. And how do you do it, Lani?
I don't know. I don't think I can do it anymore.
I bet you
I think
could.
I burnt myself out.
I don't think so because you still do it.
Really? Because I went out like last night to see Glenn Campbell, so I drank a lot and then I cried a lot at the concert. It was so amazing. And I feel like hammered squirrels today.
Oh, but you look beautiful. See, you wear it well. I don't know how you do it. So you're still on PLJ, is that right?
So far, yeah.
Yeah. And how long have you been on PLJ?
11 years.
Wow.
Can't believe it.
See, and what's that shift?
Well, depends on the day of the week and everything else, but typically midnight to 6 a.m.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
See, you do it.
Sometimes, like this past Saturday, I worked here at the bar at Otto's until 4 a.m. and then 4:30, and then I went straight to PLJ 5 to 10 a.m. and then came back here and worked the double.
See, like, how do you do it? Do you take those 5-hour energy drinks?
I don't. You know, I've tried those a couple times. I don't like them at all. I do drink a lot of coffee on those days. Like,
does it work? Sometimes, right?
This past Sunday, it did not. Like I
hate when it
felt
doesn't
like
work.
I could sleep on the floor. But then when I got off work, I was kind of like wide awake.
Of course. So what's going on with the music? I know you've been hitting Nashville a lot.
Yeah, I'm going back next week actually.
For how long?
Only 6 days.
That's too many days for me, but wow, you're going to, so you won't be here next Wednesday?
I will be here next Wednesday,
Oh,
but
okay.
not the following Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
So,
and what's going on in Nashville?
I'm actually playing the Nashville Songwriters Festival, so
Nice.
I'm taking Tanya and the Revolutionaries, my acoustic band, and actually 2/3 of us are playing Thursday night at Bobby's Idle Hour, and then we're doing the festival on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Our percussion player and drummer gets there on that Friday morning, and we're going to the studio that afternoon, and then we're going to play that night. And then we're playing a couple of cool places for that weekend, and then we go back to the studio Monday, and then we take him straight to the airport, and then she and I play Douglas Corner the next night, and then we come back.
Wow.
Already battery.
Exactly.
Going.
Yeah, exactly. That sounds fun.
I'm afraid if I stop, I'll die.
I wish I had that energy.
Oh, you do. You're always
Maybe
out.
I do.
You have it on posting on
Your
Facebook.
energy
You're
is laid
always
back way.
Yeah, I guess it is.
You're always doing.
Passive aggressive.
Well, aren't
We
we
do play your
all?
song pretty often on PLJ. So.
Good.
Ah.
I appreciate the money. Thank you.
There you go. Wow. So, when is Tanya and the Revolutionary playing in New York again?
We're doing that Make Music New York thing.
Okay. You know, I have done it so many times.
I've done it too, and it was lame. But now that I'm an acoustic band, I don't think it's so bad. Although when we did it here on the sidewalk, plugged in, that was pretty cool.
I'm actually having the Punk Island
A lot of
people
complaints.
on our Brooklyn edition rew-who, so I'm kind of looking forward to
Yeah, that's
hanging
gonna be
out with
awesome. I wish
them.
I could play. Like I was like, oh, I think I can play, and then actually I couldn't have played anyway, and you guys were booked. So maybe I'll show up on the 2nd.
Oh yeah. Play July
But I'm
2nd.
doing because I'm doing Josephine's thing in August. So we're doing that.
July
And,
2nd.
Alright, cool.
We're in the
Yeah,
works for
come
the
by.
rew-who
I'm
night.
gonna be solo.
Doesn't matter. We love Lani Ford no matter what. So you have an eclectic group of influences. they're kind of like a common
Where did you
thread.
get those? That's funny.
It kind of, if you put all of these into a glass and shook it up, it kind of does turn into Lani. Sheryl Crow, Fiona Apple, PJ Harvey, Lucinda Williams, and Mary Chapin Carpenter. Put it in the bottle, shake it up, and poof, you get Lani Ford.
I'll take that.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Good mix.
Yeah, it is a good mix.
But it's funny, when I was with Stark, it was more Courtney Love and Jump Dead, and you know, I was getting those comparisons. It's kind of weird, you know, like
Stark. Every time I see the word, I think of you, and I've been noticing it lately more and more for some
I
reason.
think it gets used more often. I probably made it popular again.
Yeah, you probably did. So, I know you were an actress as well. Do you ever have any ideas of acting again?
I am actually looking into getting back into that, but purely on a mercenary level. I just want to do like commercials and crap that I used to never want to do. I just wanted to do Shakespeare.
Right. Can you
like
recite some Shakespeare?
No.
Not even like, "Where art thou"? I mean, I can do that.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? I'll do it.
Acting usually happens without you looking for it.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
You get offered a part without.
That's what's happening to
Whenever
me.
you go for it, you never get it.
No, if you love it, it's never
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah, well, isn't that with most things?
Yeah.
Yeah, now I am
Just like people, if you love, they run away from you.
So I got the Encyclopedia Brown thing. It was just like, they asked me to write the theme song. And I went to the executive producer and said, "You want to act in the show?" And I did. But it's never when you're looking.
I bet you're a good actor.
I was good.
Yeah.
Good director. The guy,
Ah.
Savage Steve Holland, was great to work for.
Now, how were you at memorizing lines?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It wasn't scary?
No.
Did you ever have a lot of lines in one
Savage Steve
time?
Holland, he'd let you improvise. You know, he'd let
Okay.
you be yourself. Because I was playing a rock and roller, it was easy.
Okay,
Just be yourself. You know?
there you go. Yeah.
Out down spot, all I say, Pain of Fife had a wife, where is she now?
Ah, thank you.
All right,
All right, that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. So, website. How do people find you?
LaniFord.com. I'm also on Facebook, and Facebook / Tanya's Revolutionaries, Reverb Nation, Tanya's Revolutionaries.
So you're having fun with the Tanya and the
I
Revolution?
am. It's interesting. It's funny because we're recording, and so I haven't been playing bass for a long time since Stark ended last July, and we brought the bass in, and we're like practicing for recording with drums and bass, and like I put that bass in my hand,
And it felt so good.
So
I
good.
know you as a bass
It
player.
felt so good.
Yeah, you always reminded me of a rough around the edges Tanaya. What's her name?
Shania Twain.
Yeah. Tanaya.
And it's
Shania
funny, they
Twain.
call her rubber on the edges.
I was thinking Pig Latin, Tanaya Twain, whatever. Yeah, didn't I tell you, the first time I ever saw you play, I thought Shania.
That's funny.
Yeah, but like a punk Shania Twain. Yeah, Lani.
Nice tough.
I love her.
Yeah.
I love that she does that Super Bowl song to the other Joan Jett song. That cracks me up.
Yeah.
The one, I
Love
hate
Language,
myself for
huh?
loving you. She sings
Yeah.
like something
That's a
about
Super Bowl
football. It's like,
That's
what? I know. That's
That's
crazy.
just the notes to I Love Rock and Roll
That's
Scramble.
what it sounds
Yes.
like.
I Hate Myself for Loving You is exactly the notes for the chorus of I Love Rock and Roll scrambled up.
I see that.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
makes sense. So, are you going to play a song?
Yeah.
All right.
I think
Thank
I'll play
you.
something new.
I was like not getting that charade over there for a second, but so we got a song out of Lani, and then we're gonna have to call it a day. It's another day of
And then
Rew-who, and then a night. Yes, we're going to the Indecent tonight. Actually, we're gonna go see those triplets that turn 18 on May 28th. So it's their last run of being 17, and they're watch out for the Indecent. I swear, those are future rock stars in the works. Yes, they're someone to watch. And now we're gonna watch Lani Ford. Thank you, everyone. Alan, my
Thank
adorable
you,
Mel,
always.
Meryl, the Bloody Muffs, Ashley McCallum. I'm so bad. McCallum. That doesn't sound right. Lucier, thank you so much for doing You Pursued Me. I will never be able to do it again.
Yeah, no.
Validation. Brian Kelly, the adorable Brian Kelly. It's been a great show, I have to say. I love Otto Shrunken Head. I love Lani Ford. I love rock and roll more.
Well, thank you for having
Me too.
Alright, so I'm doing something new, just, because when you write a new song, it's always your favorite.
Okay.
Friday at the Brandon Saloon, and then next Wednesday here at Otto Shrunken Head. Thank you.
Russian, my heart is Russian, baby, all day long. Don't even know.
I knew she must have been about 17.